take control of your schedule.
Yes, I think that's very important. I am someone who gets distracted very easily, especially on my phone. It is so hard not to just get sucked into, the organization videos on TikTok. Oh, those are so satisfying. And so, taking control of your schedule. I only work in my studio 2 days a week. I only work Tuesday, Thursday. I believe it's 9 to 4-ish. That's the only 2 days I'm in my studio. The other 3 days of the week I work during nap time. Which is sometimes an hour and sometimes an hour and a half if I'm lucky. So I have a notebook with my brain dump. So whenever I'm feeling like I got too much to do, I go outside, I sit down and I write down every single thing I possibly need to do. And then I circle the ones that are actually gonna make me money. So things like redesigning my website, let's make new Canva templates. Those are just fun because I'm creative. I enjoy designing a website, enjoy making pretty collages, but it's not going to bring me money and I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. So I circle things like, okay, I need to make my Mother's Day flash sale. I need to open up my last minute openings. I need to text all of my leads that didn't respond and get them in for a session. Those are my money making activities. And then each day I put a top 3. And I make sure those top 3 are tasks and not projects. So like it's not design my new website, last minute openings and put out a flash sale. It's okay, I need to figure out what my last minute opening dates are. I need to make an email and I need to text my assistants to put it out on Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So, and then I can cross those off, and if I have more time, I can bring more in, but I'm not trying to put all this on my plate, and then when I feel like I didn't do it all, I'm like, well, I didn't get anything done for the day, and it's overwhelming. So making sure that, and then there's also a really good book, I think it's called Buy Back Your Time, where he recommends, it might be the wrong book, but he recommends setting a timer for 15 minutes throughout your whole day, and every 15 minutes you write down what you did for those 15 minutes. So you set a timer, you do whatever, the timer goes off, you write down, okay, this is what I actually did, and it's really eye-opening. TikTok, making sure that it's not all, just activities that are not making you any money, and being very efficient with your schedule. And then also with your schedule, knowing how many clients you can get done. So I'm very efficient with shooting. I know it takes me 8 to 12 minutes per set. Clients do anywhere from 2 basic sets to 8 sets, which are 4 regular sets, 4 bonus sets. I know I can get those done in 12 minutes. I know the wardrobe takes me 15 to 30 minutes depending on if I'm a talker that day. And if my client's a talker, I have to tell her, hey, listen, close the curtain and change and we can continue talking. But knowing that I can get 3 clients done in a day, which is 6 clients a week, which is 24 clients a month, versus taking all that time with one client, and as much as I would like to, they're gonna get tired. I know clients type out about 45 minutes into a session because these poses you are arching and you are holding.
Right.
Lower back hurts. So I know that that's a good amount of time for them, and I also have clients in hair and makeup while my client is with me. So we have 2 different spaces. So I have 2 things going on at once, and I have girls that work alongside me to do the back end stuff. So I'm not trying to get all this done 2 days a week, and then I'm just overwhelmed and nobody's happy.
Right. So you obviously are a very organized person. I can see in your eyes like how this stuff works. But for somebody that maybe isn't that organized, what's a beginning part of that? Like, what would be your recommendation? Like, first of all, do this. It's really going to help you to get to the next step.
Yeah, I would say if it's organizing your schedule, reading that book, Buy Back Your Time, and I think it's what it is. I really hope it's not the wrong book. And doing that schedule, making a schedule for yourself, and then also I would say, let's see here. I would say spreadsheets. We have a spreadsheet that my team uses called KDB Operations Hub. Olivia thought of it. She was like, we got to make this pretty. So we did. We made it pretty. And it has...
Sounds very official.
Yeah, very official. It has like 15 different tabs in it with to-do lists. It has our revenue, so we know what we're hitting, where we're supposed to be at. Has our call log, so who we called, what their reason was for not booking or booking, so that later on I can go back and text them, hey, you said you were having a baby in 9 months. It's 15 months. How's your 6-month-old? Would you like to book a session now? We've got the hair and makeup tab. We've got the duties tab. So I know my daily list. Okay, daily I'm checking this. Weekly I'm doing this. Monthly I'm doing this. And quarterly I'm doing this. So I'm not redesigning my website every week because it's just fun and I like to. I've been doing that lately and I need to chill out. But I know exactly what I'm supposed to be hitting on certain times. So I know last minute openings happen on the 15th and the 30th of the month. I look and see if those are happening. But making a list, and then I have it propped up above my computer so I can see, okay, you know, today's the 14th of the month. I know tomorrow is the 15th. It's payday. I got to pay myself. I got to pay my girls. I got to get my rent set in the mail. And also using your phone. I like to say, hey, SIRI. All the phones will go off if I say it. Like, remind me tomorrow at whatever time to do this. Like in the middle of the night, I'll be like, hey, Siri, remind me. Like I did yesterday. So that I can wake up and I check my list. I put it on my brain dump. And then I put it on my top 3. And so it's all going different places.
Right. So you're processing a lot in your mind, but then you are really taking that out.
Yeah.
And you're putting it onto
actual papers.
Right. So it's a reminder so you don't have to carry that with you all the time.
Yeah, because I'll forget everything.
Yeah, because we're all human.
People think I'm so organized, but really I'm talking to my phone. My husband will like be in the middle of a conversation. I'm like, hey Siri, remind me tomorrow to text Haley.
Sorry, Ben, hang on a second.
Yeah. And he knows, like he just continues talking. I gotta write that down. Or like I'm texting something. So right when it's in my head, like sometimes even in the shower, my phone will be out and I'm like, hey Siri. You know, like in the
I just love how real you are. It's like, hang on a second, I gotta do this.
Yeah, I have to keep it out because if it's in my head, it's going away.
Yeah.